This is war! Ravens are going down!
All right, we're taking on the Ravens. We got a video coming up tomorrow, right?
Woo!
This is war. This man's a warrior right here. Steel Studio, baby.
Let's go!
Hey, here we are. I'm Rick Mooney. It's just me today. Steelers are having a little bit more success. It's good to be back. I took a couple weeks off, just with all the negativity and a lot going on, at home and stuff. Just busy. So didn't want to come on here and complain and complain. I knew without Watt we weren't going to win. And it seems like things are going in the right direction, as we said they would. It's amazing when the schedule gets a little easier, how the team looks a little better. So, we got a long way to go. The future's now with Kenny. He's improving every week, and that's all you can ask for, and that's what we want to see is some improvement. And like I said before, the league is not great, man. So if we could just get on a little run, we could be all right. But it's going to take a lot. And I had the feeling that if we went into Indianapolis and lost that game, that it was definitely over, and we need to just look toward next year. But there's some optimism, and we play the Falcons this week, and we'll come back and do another show and preview that hopefully this week. But I think overall, very happy with the team the way it's headed. Once we got TJ back, we knew that it was going to help. The defense is much better with TJ than without, as we know, but he's still on 100%. He had a little rib issue Monday night, as you could tell, something was bothering him. But he does make a difference with the double teams. Highsmith's having a great year, so very, very happy. If you go through, the offensive line has improved. I think offensive line coach is not getting enough credit. Definitely better than last year. The run game is getting better every week. And that makes a big difference if you can run the football. Najee, we ran the football without Najee this week because he was hurt. He did play some, and I don't think he'll play this week. I think you'll see Jaylen Warren, who's back. I think you'll see some Benny Snell, and you might see a little McFarland. So you'll see all three of those guys, and that's good. They all played well last week, and it was very good to see. And George Pickens, a rookie, he's doing very well. He is coming into his own, as we knew he would. And we did, I didn't even talk much about the Claypool trade, but he's gone. I really thought the guy would be better than he was. But we seem to be fine without him. And it actually helps Kenny, I think, because he can concentrate on less guys to get the ball to and simplify it as much as possible right now with him. Muth is a stud. Very happy there, and as we knew he would be. A lot of people didn't think he was, and look at that catch by Pickens. This guy's gonna be amazing. Just another great draft pick. And I think Deontay will get better as he works more with Pickett, because those two haven't practiced together much, even in camp. Pickett was second team, so he was taking a lot with Pickens and some of the other guys, but Deontay was hurt some of the camp, and he worked more with Mitch than he did Kenny. It takes time. These things take time. But he's starting to see the field. He's starting to make some throws over 5-10 yards, and that's what you want to see. It's the intermediate throws that mean a lot, that make or break a good quarterback, and he's able to make those. It was good to see Benny Snell run again. That's just great. So, but we did lose the Bengals last week, as you know, and if we could have won that game, man, we'd be right in it. But of course, they're pretty good. Burrow's on a hot streak. But hey, we won 2 out of 3. So for that, I want to have this little celebratory drink here. So good, man. So good. But I think the defensively, I think we are still playing good. Our corners are struggling a little bit, and I'm looking forward to William Jackson III when he comes back and see what he can get after this week. I think he can come back next week. So against Baltimore, which we really need that, and I think he'll be good in run defense, and he's a good man cover corner, and we need one more guy right now. Spoon is probably a lost cause for the year. I don't with a hamstring. I don't even know if we're back after this year. So, but we've been fine. Sutton's played very well. Pierre's really improved, and things are looking up, man. For a team that is 4-7, we could easily be 7-4. I'm sure a lot of teams can say that, but like I said, just get back to 500, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think Mason Cole was a great addition. James Daniels actually should be considered for Pro Bowl. I know I'm jumping all over the place. This is just my thoughts I've had written down and been thinking about. We'll get Boz back next week as well, and that'll help. But we are in a dome again this week, so that helps. I think Miles Jacks played well. I think Bush has played okay. Enough to come back? Probably not, unless he takes a minimum deal or something, or a little. Not too much, maybe an Edmonds kind of deal on $2 million or something. Minka's played like Minka, and look at Levi Wallace has been coming on the last couple weeks. That was a good signing. He's a keeper too, good player. We do struggle against top flight receivers, like the Bengals had last week. That's why we'll need another corner eventually, a number one lockdown corner, because I don't think we have that right now. Hopefully Jackson can be. But that remains to be seen. If not, we'll draft somebody. So the pass rush is going to get better, pick up here, and the run game is going to be better going into December. So we need to win some games that we didn't think we'd win, like the Baltimore game coming up. So that will be interesting. It's all going to be interesting. I think Matt Ryan's done, by the way, after watching this. He looked like Ben last year, man. He can't throw over 5 yards. That's what that offense reminded me of is our offense last year. So very happy with the win, very happy with where the team is. People are starting to take notice, and I'm actually happy with Canada right now and Tomlin. So keep it up. Let's not slip up. We need 2 in a row. We haven't had 2 in a row all year. And let's go Steelers. Keep the faith, man. Keep the faith. And we will see you again. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's go on Facebook and join the Facebook group Steel Studio, where every week I do my True Steeler of the Week. This week it was Gary Anderson, the kicker. Try to do that every week to remember the guys that really made this organization and molded this organization. And those two, Gary Anderson is one, and last week we had Swanee. So we try to do that every week. We had John Kolb one week. We try to remember all the guys that made this organization and what it is. And the Steelers aren't going to waver from what they do. And they stick with the plan, and that means a lot. And that's what I'm going to do with my show here. Just stick with what I do. If you don't watch it, that's your problem. I don't care. I'm just having a good time talking Steelers. So go Steelers, and please subscribe and go on that Facebook and join that group.